What's up guys, it's Caroline. Welcome back to my channel. I am almost 28, which is so crazy to say. I feel so young and also I feel so old at the same time. It's really just a weird thing. I'm actually getting ready for my birthday party tonight. It is Y2K themed, so that is why the hair and makeup is the way it is. It's gonna be so much fun. In this video, I wanted to talk about 8 things that I wish I knew before I turned 28, because I have had, just like anyone, a journey to get here, and there's so many things that I wish I knew, and it's just so cheesy because you always hear people who are older than you say things like, oh, just you wait, like you'll understand, like older, wiser. It's all true, and I really believe you just have to go through some things to really learn. But there are some things that I want to share that I wish someone had really told me, sat me down and been like, hey, listen. Number 1, nothing changes if nothing changes. It is one of my all-time favorite quotes, and it's literally so simple. If you don't take any action, nothing is going to change. It does sound a little harsh, but there are some harsh truths that you need to learn. And it's not that harsh. It's like actually kind of scientific. Nothing changes if nothing changes. If you're unhappy in your life, if you're unhappy with your body, if you're unhappy with your relationship, if you're unhappy with your career, you have to make changes. Like nothing is just going to happen to you. You have to make things happen. Real change comes from making different choices and taking consistent action. It really is about breaking out of your comfort zone and doing things that scare you, but that is how you're going to see growth. That is how you're going to see the changes you want to see. And I know change is hard. It's really hard, but I don't think anything easy is worth having. Like the most amazing things that I have in my life, like the things that I am most grateful for, they require hard work. Like my body. I am so grateful for my healthy body and I work hard for it. My relationship. You have to put in a lot of time to cultivate a healthy relationship. I mean, it does come naturally, but I don't think it's fair to say like it's easy or doesn't require any action, because I think I put a lot of thought and effort and action into my relationship and just the things that make me the happiest. So you don't grow when things are easy, you grow when things are hard. And I just truly believe that. I wish it wasn't so. I wish life was easy and you could just be a fabulous, down-to-earth person without going through anything, but that's not how it works. So nothing changes if nothing changes. If you want to see change in your life, you have to make some changes. That is the first lesson I want to cover. Now we're gonna go finish getting ready for my birthday party, and I'm so excited. You guys know I am super extra. I love throwing parties and I love a theme. I just think any party with a theme is that much better. Everyone will be dressing up. Daniel was like, text everyone, make sure they know to dress up because he doesn't want to be the only one. I was like, it said on the invite, Y2K early 90s vibes, but I did text everyone. Everyone will be dressed up. My sisters actually put together a little trivia game, so I'm really excited. I hope that goes well. I haven't seen it because I wanted to play, so I'm really excited and it's just gonna be a fun night. Okay, here is the fit. I don't know if I'm gonna wear both necklaces. I feel like both is too much. Got a tiny mini skirt. This is actually from Urban Outfitters, and then I got this top from Nordstrom, going like full Mean Girls vibes. I actually had this juicy chain belt. Don't ask me why. And then I just have these Lizzie McGuire flats. Got my butterfly clips. I don't know, I have some extra, I don't know how many. It's like I want to go full theme, but I don't want to look like straight costume, but like also I do. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I used to love this song. Last night was seriously so much fun. We just ate a lot of food, played trivia. I want to go to trivia night now because that was actually so freaking fun. Kinda was on the struggle bus this morning, but now we made it up to the mountains. We're here for the Deer Valley Beer Festival and to just enjoy the fall colors. I want to talk about another lesson I wish I had known before my grand old 28 years, which is to really embrace failure. As people, we're just so afraid to fail, and I feel like that keeps you back from doing so many things that you could be.
There's a deer.
Really?
Oh. It was a buck.
Nice.
That's why they call it Deer Valley.
I think people are so afraid to fail that it keeps them from trying new things because they don't want to be bad at something or they don't want to not succeed, and it holds you back. I wish I had really embraced failure because you're not going to be good at everything from the get-go. The most successful people have failed repeatedly and they learn from those mistakes. Every person was once a beginner at something before they became an expert, and they had to figure out a lot of things along the way. So next time you mess up or don't get the outcome you want, just take a step back and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I be better next time?
Here we go.
Today I am officially 28. It is my birthday and I'm so grateful. I want to get deep for a second and dive into some life lessons that are tough. I've had my fair share of ups and downs, to say the least. I guess the umbrella of it is you are enough. There was a period in my life where I just thought I would never be enough. I thought I was at the lowest of lows. I was so depressed and I just thought I was never ever gonna be good enough. And it's honestly really hard to like think back about that time, and I was just like, wow, I was so sad. I actually got my journals out from that period of my life, and I was trying to like dig through it and find some like good nuggets of, I don't know, like finding the bright side, and honestly it was just like kind of depressing. I was like, wow, I was so incredibly sad. I just thought I could never be good enough. I will share one little nugget from this very sad journal that's honestly like hard to go through because I just feel like I am such a different person than I was when I was writing this. I feel like I only ever journal when I'm sad, which is kind of a sad thing, but it helps me get my emotions out, but then I don't have like records of my thoughts when I was happy. But here's like kind of a good nugget. Okay, I wrote, it's really hard for me to live in the moment. I tend to ruminate on the past and make myself depressed or worry about what is to come and all the things that are on my to-do list. But when I am present and mindful of my current situation and my current mental state, that is where I find my purest happiness. So I thought that was a good little nugget. At least like I could see the light, and that was towards the very end of this journal. But basically, I just want everyone to know that you don't need to earn your spot in this world. You are enough no matter what. You are deserving of love and respect and happiness. And that is why I got the tattoo on my arm that says so much to give, because I do have so much to give. Even on my very worst days, like I have so much to give this world, and so does everyone. I know it's easier said than done. I had to go through the lowest of lows to really understand my self-worth and that I'm awesome regardless of any of my achievements. I'm just enough and I'm loved. Just know you're enough. I know it takes a lot of inner work, and that kind of leads me to my next point, that no one is coming to save you. You are the only person you can control, which is kind of like a sad reality, but also I think it's kind of freeing because you can control you and you have nothing to do with anyone else's actions. You are on your own road. And once I realized that, it was a freeing feeling. I feel like as women, we're kind of taught that, I don't know, that like some knight in shining armor is gonna come save us. Maybe this is just me, I'm just speaking from my personal experience, but I really had to understand that the only person that can get me on the path that I want to be on, the only person that can change my life is me. And it's scary, but it's also really freeing. The last point I want to cover real quick before we go do some birthday shopping is to invest in yourself. And that can mean a lot of different things, whether it's educating yourself on nutrition or getting in therapy. Therapy was a huge thing for me, and I really am such a changed person from that. And just like what I was able to learn about myself and healthy coping mechanisms through therapy. There are just so many ways to invest in yourself, and I think it's really the biggest investment you can make because it is investing in who you are and your future happiness. Whatever it may be, investing in yourself always pays off. These investments always compound over time and lead to growth and opportunities you really can't even imagine. I have obviously invested a lot in my health and fitness journey, and it's just taught me so much about what I can do and how I can do really hard things. So I think now we're gonna do a little fun birthday shopping, and then later, instead of a birthday dinner, I wanted to do like a birthday picnic up at my favorite spot in the canyon. So I think we're gonna go do that. Hey, thank you.
You're welcome.
We're up here doing my favorite thing, grilling and making s'mores. And Daniel, for my birthday, wrote me 28 things I love most about you, and I have to share one. It's the best. That was the one that made me laugh the most. Where is it? Number 13, you love hearing about drama, but are never the cause of it, staying above the chaos. That's me. I love drama, but I hate being involved in it. Oh, this is so special. Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. I love you. Cheers. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caroline. Happy birthday to you. Let's try it. I know what this is like.
Do you think a s'more tastes better in the summer or the fall?
It tastes better when you're drunk.
I think it tastes better when you're cold. This is the best combo ever, red wine and s'mores. I seriously had the absolute best birthday weekend ever. I did all my favorite things, had a themed party. It was so much fun. I firmly believe every single party should be themed because it just makes it that much better. Went shopping, got a bunch of fall stuff, and fall is just my favorite for so many reasons. Fall fashion being one of them. And then dinner in the mountains is just one of my favorite things to do. I would much rather do that to celebrate than like go to a fancy restaurant. It just feels so special. I want to finish this video off by quickly going through some more lessons I wish I had known before I turned the ripe old age of 28. This one kind of seems silly, but I think it's also really valuable. And it's the importance of keeping your word. In a world full of flakes, being reliable makes you stand out. I don't know what it is, if it's just growing up, if it has something to do with COVID, but I feel like so many people are so flaky, and it's honestly just annoying. How many people do you have in your life that say they're gonna do something, but when it comes to that time, they're nowhere to be found? It's kind of crazy how doing what you say you will sets you apart. But it's not just about keeping your word to others. I've kind of touched on this before. It's important to keep promises to yourself. I feel like we've just become flaky. We say we're gonna do something, we say we're gonna go to the gym, we say we're gonna make these changes, and then we don't. And then our word means nothing. Breaking promises or not following through sends a message that you don't value someone or you don't value something. It's choosing something else over the commitment you've made. So it could be choosing to stay home and watch Netflix instead of going out with friends, even though you know you'll actually feel better if you make the effort to go out. Or it could be choosing to sleep in instead of going to the gym, even though you promised yourself you were gonna go to the gym 4 times this week. Every time you follow through, you're building trust with those around you. Every time you you follow through for yourself, you're building trust in yourself, and I just think that's huge. I don't want this video to get too long, so I'm gonna try to go quickly. Next one is, there's no such thing as overnight success. It's so easy to look at some people and think they're so lucky. And maybe they did have some luck, but you didn't see all of the hard work that they put into it to get lucky. And then when they found that luck, they just ran with it. And even if you think they're so lucky, they're still probably working way harder than you would even know. It took me so long to build the physique I want, build the relationship with food that I want, build healthy habits that I can fall back on so I can feel my best. These things did not happen overnight. It takes a lot of work, but social media and just society makes us feel like we're never doing enough and some people are just better than us and we're never gonna get there, but it takes time and it'll happen. After college, I didn't have a job lined up like all of my friends did. I actually nannied for a while and I was so embarrassed. I bounced around from a few jobs, not really knowing what I wanted to do, and now I have a job that I love. It really just takes time to figure out what you want to do, how you're gonna get there, and yeah, some people get lucky and it happens faster for them, but it's never ever overnight. And the very last lesson I want to share, I really wish I had taken to heart so deeply. No one cares. No one cares as much as you think they do. When you're new at something, when you're going to the gym for the first time, it's normal to feel self-conscious and feel like everyone is looking at you and judging you and making you feel like you don't belong. But the truth is, no one is paying attention to you. Everyone else has busy lives. They're in the gym just trying to get in and get out. The fact that we give so much time to thinking about what others think about is crazy, because I really don't care about so many people that I don't have the time to think about Susie from the gym like not looking perfect, or so-and-so started posting on social media. I really had to let go of that fear of judgment for myself to start posting on social media. And I've built this like tiny little community and I love you guys so much. And it's just been so fun to share my journey from bodybuilding to getting married and all the fun stuff in between. So don't let the fear of judgment hold you back. It is literally so dumb, but I know it's really hard, and people are selfish and most people are too focused on themselves to care about you. And if they do, then that's just more of a reflection on them, and who cares? I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is so fun to share my life and look back on these fun times and connect with some of you guys. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.